Okay, my friends, a new day, new session. I am going to continue and try and maintain the momentum that I built up last night in the Final Fantasy X Masters mod. We have some work to do. We need to get through this short but potentially dangerous underwater section, and then we need to fight Evrae Altana. So let's see what we can do. This used to be still somewhere that the TKO used to do excellent work, and we could basically finish off most things with that. But probably not anymore. I think darkness could mean a game over here, so we'll try and stick with that, I think. Poison might actually be quite nice here. So let's get into an encounter or two and see how we go. We'll have a chance to buy something from Awaka if we really need it before Natus. If there's any items we want to stock up on. But want to make sure we get the chests as well here. Okay. Wow. Okay, again, I think this is... I think we get a save sphere before the actual encounter, so... Not sure we want to get hit by that mean Blizzaga, so we'll do a bit of that first. And then see if we can inflict some poison. That's a no. 1094. Woo-wee. Okay. It's a good crit there. But these attacks are rough. I think we might start the session with a game over. We didn't get a single one in Via Purifico. Another dark attack here. I think I have to go back to Tactician with Waka at this stage. 2881. There's too many hits, man. I need like 20 hits on these guys. Die. Alright. So silence is still there. Nice. Nice. Let's slow this guy down. I think if we're too stingy with MP, we're gonna die here. So we also don't have piercing, which is dangerous. That's why I was kind of hoping for the poison to hit. Without the poison hitting, we're gonna be in trouble. Let's think. Don't think there's too much else I can do. Without piercing, it's just slow damage. Yeah. So I think we have to again do this. Just want to see if Dark Touch is enough. Or a Poison Touch, honestly. It's going to do a lot of damage for us if it hits. There you go. Okay, it can hit. That's better. Trying to save my Phoenix Downs here. Obviously the damage is shite, but we've put in a lot of work with the with the status effects. Yeah. Wasn't there supposed to be a chest here, or was it always afterwards? Okay. Let's just do this one. Alright, let's go for it. Ah, I didn't want an encounter first. At least one of them's going to land a hit here. And we're just going to have to deal with it. Yeah, it's got enough resistance that Poison Touch is not particularly reliable here. Owlbed Potion to the rescue. And this time Silence Attack. There you go. This time it hit. So we're going to speed things up now. Just tough. You can't cover everything. Okay. Wow, 149. Sheesh. Don't want to use too many Owlbed Potions if I can help it, because we're basically not going to get any more at this point. Wow, I forgot the darkness wore off. Great. Everything has too much HP. It's the last Phoenix down I'm using. It's like if you don't have Dark Attack on everything, you're going to get in trouble. I think what I will do, I'll head back to the save sphere. I think you can pretty much get to that bit without triggering any encounters. I'm so close to it. Yeah. I threw away 2 Phoenix Downs for nothing there. I'm literally going to restart here. Those 2 Phoenix Downs, it's just needless. I got an encounter in the absolute tiniest spot. So no. Okay, here we go again. Now, Evrae, we managed to pass on the second attempt. Maybe Altana is the more difficult fight for me. Who knows? Especially in a modded playthrough, you should never underestimate Evrae Altana. You just never know. All revivals sealed. Mega Doom. Wow. Karifean be laughing at us. So everyone has Doom. Interesting. Does that mean... Since Revival is sealed, it means we literally don't have a choice here. We've got to move it along. Okay. I think this time I will actually use a Chocobo Wing. I think I need 15 for Auto Haste. This might be one fight where it's useful to me. Although it might kill me quicker, so I can't take too long here to do something. And I don't have a sensor, which is not ideal. Gonna go for a Dark Buster here. That works. Okay, now we should have a lot of turns here. Double hit, that's a bit rude. Nah, shit. Let's assume it's weak to what it was weak to before. And throw an Arctic Wind. Yeah, it is still weak to ice. 872. So it's still hit, or the darkness has worn off? I think it wore off. Okay. So another Dark Buster here. And now we can go at it. I'm going to save my Arctic Winds here. I'm going to go 900 damage at a time. Yeah, 2,000 a pop from Tidus is not bad. And I think Waka has an ice too. Okay. Launches special moves when its Doom counter is a multiple of 5 or 6. Can you outslow him? Prioritize healing over turn manipulation when losing 4,000 HP. That's really interesting. Can you outslow him? Maybe he has so much HP that you can't kill him with pure damage alone. So it's not a fight that's won by doing the most amount of damage. So I think that's really cool, because he's made him so slow and it's seemingly so easy right now that I think after reading the top text, it makes it seem like he wants you to kill it using the Doom instead. That's interesting. So I think since we've already made a bit of a head start with that, I don't know if it's worth just kind of sticking to it. Obviously, if we slow ourselves down too much, then he's going to end up... Let's see if Waka can stay alive here. So hold on. I mean, there's a reason you can't see an HP number. So it'll be an interesting exercise in deliberately slowing ourselves down here. Let's see what he does. 3270, wow. Right, Poison Breath, this is the big one. That will one-hit KO us most likely, no? Okay. So I think I'll stick to my guns and just try and kill him on this first one anyway, and then I'll come into attempt 2 knowing that I probably need to play it differently. And then we'll go from there. But honestly, Waka and Evrae are quite close in terms of their turns, and maybe I can just use Waka and manage like that. Because we've already done a lot of damage here. Let's see. So our only chance here is to buff up Waka long enough for him to somehow survive. If he had like an auto potion or some kind of thing, I think he'd survive, but let's use a light curtain on him. And maybe even a lunar curtain as well. We'll see. So I've flipped my strategy here. I think not seeing a health number makes me think that this guy doesn't have health. As an undead, that would make a lot of sense. So time to slow and buff Waka here. Okay. And we'll use a healing spring on him. Actually, I think we already can at this stage. Okay, there you go. So now you know. Yeah, Walker's turn is all the way down there, so I think in terms of turn order, he'd be slow enough. So I think that would work. Anything else I can use to help Walker here? I don't want to use a smoke bomb if I can help it. So we just wait. Photon spray. Can Walker survive this? Yes, he can. Okay. The statuses aren't as important here. But we are back ahead here. Yeah, very interesting fight here. I'm enjoying this. This is, again, like a very different way to think about the situation. We don't have... let's change it to this guy. So we're going to run out of turns soon. Walker's awake now. I think we wait. Let's haste him up again. It's kind of crazy that Walker just doesn't get a turn for anything, basically. Yeah, I don't think... I was thinking, like, could you possibly entrust to Walker? I could. I mean, why not? I don't have much to lose here. In case he does somehow end up with a turn. Let's see. I think Evrae will end up hasting Walker again anyway, so if we can have enough of a gap between them, I think it'll be alright. I doubt this will work. Yeah. Okay, here we go. 13-12. Never seems to cast Waterger on us, so we're going to Dark Buster here, or Dark Attack maybe. If it gets like 3 swipes in a row on us, then that'll be a problem. Let's use one of these. It's been a while. There we go. Maybe some of these will stick. Okay. Still casting on itself. Okay, so now they might catch each other up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, now they will. Let me think. Trouble is, basically, you can't leave Walker as the last one. I thought Walker might be able to manage, but it won't work if he's the last one. Because he can't, like, counteract the haste or anything like that. Yeah, so I had the right idea, but I realized slightly too late, I think, with this one. I have to come back in again. He doesn't have like a really slow move as well that would work. And I can't like debuff myself. So unfortunately there's not too much I can do here, I think. Silence definitely doesn't work, unfortunately. Yeah, we're trading like 2 or 3 for 1. It won't work. Yeah, if you can't get rid of haste, basically Tidus I think has to be the one to survive here. We don't have like a slow touch weapon that I could use to slow myself either. Yeah, so I think I had the right idea, but I just caught on a bit too late and it was the wrong character. But excellent fight construction here. This is very cool. The way that the two Evrae fights link together is very nice. Yeah, it's not quite enough. Okay, so we're going to restart here. Not going to waste any more time. You get the idea. We have no way to put Reflect on Waka either to stop him from taking that haste. So we need someone that can slow themselves back down. Basically, Tidus is the time mage here. So we need him to basically be able to survive here. Okay. Let's see. He doesn't have poison protection. Riku can also survive here, but she needs to use more items to do it, which is the problem. Just anything with a sensor, really. Honestly, I might do this one. At least he can knock Tidus out of sleep, potentially. I mean, technically, would Sufferer work? Slow is a status ailment, no? Might be worth a try. I mean, obviously having an overdrive, I don't really know how it helps in this case, but it just feels weird to not try and have an overdrive. Okay. Let's try a little bit of this. Let's see if we can get it now that we understand how it works. Well, now that we think we understand how it works, at least. Right, let's go. Start with... I think just hasting this guy is the quickest way to begin. Okay. Bit of that. Yeah, Tidus can haste him up again, that's not so bad. Although MP wise it's going to be a bit of a challenge if I don't use this. There's too many turns. I think I need to just wait for it here. So I'll speed it up. Definitely a bit more careful turn manipulation here. Yes, shell. Okay. Yeah, look at those overdrives. I think the longer everyone stays alive, the better. Yeah, so this is where we start to have a problem. Let me think. Yeah, that didn't put anyone to sleep, thankfully. So, Dark Buster again. Forced to use our bed potion here. Now, let me... Evrae Altana looks hasted as well to me. Okay. Yeah, I think with Copycat she ends up casting slow on Tidus as well. Now, I want to do a mix where we have like 5 times cheer and 5 times focus since we have the overdrive. So I'm going to quickly look this one up. Yeah, to be fair, we can't exactly make many of the nulls here. Our items aren't strong enough. But we can potentially make Hyper Vitality, maybe, no? No, we can't. I'm surprised we can't do a null at this stage. Ultra null, healing water. Well, I guess we can. We'd have to mix a healing spring with another healing spring or a Hypello potion. I'm not sure it's worth it for that. Screw it. Let's have a look. Just want to see. Slows her down too. Using overdrives generally will obviously slow us down, so the more overdrives we have, the better. Okay. Let's see what happens here. We're not doing too badly so far, I would say. I think one way or another Riku is going to die. Okay. Let's wake Tidus up here. Oh, when he's immune, he doesn't even wake up. Wow, that's rough. I think just for this one, I will use a remedy. I've got 16 of them at this stage. Let's just get him up so that he can put another slow on. Okay. Give him that as well. I think we use the overdrives because it pushes us further down. Yeah, still not confident enough to reel these off quickly, but at least I'm getting consistent now. So I can't complain too much about that. And so again, now if we do enough damage, it's going to focus its efforts on healing itself instead of anything else. So that could also be useful. Riku's basically going to have to sacrifice herself at this point anyway, so I don't think it matters too much. Trying to get it to waste turns by healing itself. Yeah. Okay. When losing 4,000 HP. So to that end, let's mix. This will force it again to heal itself, and will protect our current situation. Well, I think this trigger's more powerful, but that's fine. Okay, so the gap is starting to grow slowly here. Blitz Ace is the slowest one we have. And again, we'll do over 4,000 damage here, surely. No. Actually, we will, yeah. I'm assuming the final hit will do enough. Oof, that was tight. Yeah, this is where it gets dangerous. Okay. That was just in time here. So far, so good. Gonna wake him up, but she has darkness. I think one more remedy's in order here. There will come a stage where if I can create enough of a gap, it's not going to matter. That is cast haste and stuff. Yeah, it's a shame. If she had one more turn, she'd be able to do something, but she's going to die on the next one. Comes too soon. Okay. Waka might be able to sleep his way to victory. I think there's enough of a gap in the turns here to just calm down for a second. So Riku's going to die here. Waka's going to wake up. As long as it's not casting haste score on us, I think we're okay. Let's see, we're 12 to 5. Waltiger. Yeah, the damage we're doing is forcing it to heal itself. So we're still on track here. silenced. So I can get one more slow in. Or one more haste in, for that matter. So, a haste for you. Sorry. Yeah, a haste. Wait. Let's just start by doing this. So I think we got it here. Slow again. I think at this stage it shouldn't matter too much. But we need to do this. And that poison never wearing off is very nice. I think that should be the fight. Great mechanics, I have to say. Like, even if it didn't end up being like super difficult, need 50 tries, like the mechanics, I think the inventiveness is more important here. And it was definitely an inventive fight. I respect it. And this should be it after this move. Yes. Nice. Good fight. Ooh, 22 Mega Phoenixes, 15 far plane shadows, and a flexible arm. Wow. Okay, so now the encounter should be gone, right? There's one chest over there. Let me put in a fresh save. Okay, we'll check that stuff out once we actually get to the high bridge. What do we have? Rematch. We have a rematch. Oh my god, we still get the evade encounter? Wow. That's a big deal. Obviously, I think more enemies just have moves that you can't evade. Obviously, he's not stupid. He's not just going to let you break the game with this, but there's no doubt it could definitely be useful. Ooh. Wow. I have a feeling Seymour's break phase is going to be like petrification and death or something. That's what it's starting to look like. Wow. Okay, we will see. I don't like the silence. It's a bit weird. Okay, second chest. Need to make sure I don't miss that. I think I missed it in a recent playthrough. 3 ethers. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, keeping our ether stock strong is good. And I think we use like 2 remedies. Honestly, I can live with that. It's not too bad. So, the next boss battle is Seymour Natus. I mean, Seymour and Anima was huge. It was a pretty crazy fight. And Seymour Natus is wild at the best of times. I remember in the Pbirdman mod, the meteor that he started using. Absolutely insane. So, yeah, we'll have to see. Hopefully we'll find out soon. But the high bridge is a bit of a slog. And so we're going to have to try and get through as best we can. I think Waka's evade encounter is going to do a lot of heavy lifting. But only problem being he's going to get thrust kicked out. I assume that even if you kill it on a counter, it probably still thrust kicks you. But I don't know, maybe it does it as a counter attack and you can't counter a counter. So
we
we'll
were
see.
so worried. It's good to have you back.
Thank you.
Okay. So gonna put a fresh save in over the most recent. We definitely got the 2 chests.
You're quite popular these days, eh? Anything you want, I've got it.
I've got it. What have you got? He's back down to his low prices again, which is nice. But for now, we're not going to do nothing.
Or no. Lady Yuna's always been a friend to a Waka.
Trader or no. So, we can move it along a little here. Is this the battle where we finally give Yuna some black magic? I don't know. Maybe it is. She's got 48 magic. But still, she doesn't quite have the black magic that I would want. Water, Thunder, Blizzard, Bio, Demi, Drain, and Flare are like the options. But honestly, like she has... wait... It's half MP cost. Half MP cost allows her to use, depending on if we have like an MP plus 10, she could use 4 flares, which is kind of impressive. So hard to choose, man. This is the one thing where I've been incredibly indecisive about, just how to use these. Very difficult for me. I mean, from here on we basically have the entire party for everything, which is going to help a little bit as well in general. I'm wondering if I should teach Waka like an armor break type thing. I feel like he would benefit from that. Having Auron be the only one that can apply an armor break is a bit crap. But then, of course, you have the Buster abilities, which are very useful too. But I feel like Armor Break is the kind of thing that could be useful even in boss battles down the line. I think I want to go one more fight. Like, Natus, I feel like I'm going to get big rewards from it, and so I'll have like a lot of sphere levels. Potentially, like, more yellow spheres, something like that. I'll have more choices to be able to make, so we'll see. Now, did we have the flame guys, or was it just the mechs here? Now, it's time for Waka to have the dancer. And he does have a full overdrive, which is nice. I think I can keep him in the front line now, because he already has dancer. That should protect him from a lot of stuff. Yeah, what we haven't really seen so far is like enemy swaps. I think that's generally a good thing. Okay, let's have our first encounter and just see how we get along here. The less of these we encounter, the better. Now. Just trying to remember, when they're long range, do they do singular attacks, or do they do the bigger attacks? What do we have? Okay. I hope I have someone with a sensor. Yeah, 4,000. Yeah, he's going to need a lot of hits because he doesn't have piercing. Yeah, brings it down to 1, and then those guys are just going to bombard and kill you. So, not sure how we keep people alive here for long enough. So we need to figure out a bit of a formula. I think we need to Dark Buster these guys in the future. Let's just start with...
Meeny, miny, moe.
I think these guys have the armor. The others are out of range. Did not realize that. Yeah, this is a fail from the start. Basically, we have to take the guy out who's at the front incredibly quickly, otherwise you're already dead, basically. I think from here we probably can't salvage it. He still has 4,000, so you're not doing that much damage. I think what we can do is maybe this. Nah. Too strong. Too strong. So the final play that we have is a bit of this. Let's see what happens if I do this. Yeah, if you kill it with an overdrive, is it still going to get you out? Yes, it is. So that's why I said there was no chance, because the only play I had was to basically move Waka closer in. And the only way to do that, obviously, is to kill that guy. So, yeah, unfortunately, high bridge doesn't look good. But I need to check my autosaves. I feel like they've stopped working. Oh, no, they have. Okay, good. Cool. So I need to readjust here. Basically, Auron dying from the start was just bad. So once again, as much as I didn't want to have to swap Waka in, it's a little bit of an annoying game to constantly have to leave Waka out and swap him in basically for almost every single random encounter that you face. That's definitely annoying, I think, but I don't think there's a better way around it. Like, if you don't put darkness on that guy, he's going to put you in a ton of trouble. So I think we got to play it like that. Damn, she has 2 magic plus 10s, that's kind of cool. So she has a magic plus 20 right now. Let me see if there's anything else I can put on there. It's the bangle. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Yeah, we can now put death proof. We can have 3 more death proofs other than Riku. So that's pretty interesting for this earlier stage. Normally death proof is like such a late game, end game thing. We still have things like auto haste that we haven't touched. We have 1 auto phoenix available. So yeah, lots of decisions here. MP plus 30%. It's a pretty big amount. It's a lot of ethers. Okay. I think in general I'm just not always going to be able to stop those YKTs, which means we're going to take big damage from the cannons at the back. Alright, let's give it another go. Definitely managed to get further in this time. Ugh. I think honestly, basically, I mean, what it's saying is don't put it under darkness, surely. Just thinking, is there a way to take it out in these 3 moves? We can't take it out, I think. If we could, then it would have changed things. Okay, Dark Touch worked. I think at least we'll get to see what it can do when it can't aim. Now, we do have a magic plus 10 again, but it's going to be close, but not quite enough. It's just not quite enough. You know what? Maybe with a bomb core we could do it. Something like that. Bomb fragment I think would just be like just not enough. Yeah. It has to be a bomb core. Or a dragon scale. Which one do I have more of? Alright, let's use that. Get rid of that guy. So now from here, do we kind of automatically win the fight? How does it work? Bring Waka in with his 1 HP. Actually, bring him in. We'll continue to charge up overdrives here. I'm just going to wait. I want to see if they have any other move in their arsenal other than bringing you down to 1 HP, which is kind of weird. Well, obviously thrust kick, but still. Okay. Evasion and the darkness. Good combination. There we go. Right. I want to just try and beat them with a counter-attack and just see what happens. So I'm going to try and leave it to Orin here. That's good. So I'm going to speed up now. Do a fire, why not? Yeah, the only thing is healing in between these encounters, but let's do this one. Counter-attack. He didn't counter-attack either one. Yeah. They're built to not allow counter-attacks, it seems. We'll try a guard just to be absolutely sure, but that's a bit of a shame. Let's see it. Yeah, so it doesn't attack and then it does a counter-attack and you can't counter a counter. I think that's probably how he did it. Yeah. Karifean, that's mean. So much for that. Can they be bioed? If they die from poison damage. Yeah. He said 1 for 1, he means it. What if the same character kills both? What about that? Have you thought about that, Karifean? I think the other one's still alive, though. But that is something I could definitely try. I don't think it matters, ultimately. It just means more healing, really. But just have to absolutely make sure you heal in between these fights. Because there'll probably come a time you have to take a hit from those big cannons. So I think there's a little bit of RNG involved here in terms of... oh shit, we don't have Kimari either. But we have Yuna back. Okay. I think we go back to Dark Strike here. The goal is like 3 encounters tops. We had 1. Yeah, this has been a good RNG run so far. We've made it that far with only this many encounters. Now, this is a more dangerous version of events. Can we take this guy out with 1 Blitz Ace? I hope so. 8,000's a big ask, but no, it's still too tough. I think it might not be weak to lightning or water. That's annoying. I need at least 1 turn spare to bring in Waka, which I do not have. So I think we don't really have much choice to try other than to try and survive this situation. Let me... Basically, I don't want to have to use a Mega Phoenix if there's one character left. But I need to be able to swap in Waka after this barrage, so... It's a shame this one's magic resistance is higher. If I could have done... Actually, wait, no. Maybe it's not, actually. Hold on. This might work. No, its magic resistance is higher. Oh, if it hits Auron, we're already dead. That's unlucky. Yeah, we're already dead. It had to not hit Auron that attack so that I could swap in Waka after this. That's just RNG. Nothing I could have done about that. I don't think there's a way to win that fight in that way. There's just nothing you can do. I don't think so. You maybe have to split their turns a little bit. I screwed up the good RNG there. That's annoying. I need to remember to save after this as well. I did have a feeling the high bridge would be more dangerous than a lot of the other bits. Proving true so far. It's annoying. Yeah, SOS regen for fights as short as that obviously is just not making much difference. Whatever, the rest doesn't matter too much. Right, now let's change the party around and then save again. I think this time around we should make it through. I'm just annoyed that the Blitz Ace didn't take out the first guy. I think I didn't have my elementals in order. So this encounter...
I am a guardian too, you know.
To be fair, we do have a water strike. I think that's just a bit... We need to like armor break it first or some shit. I don't know. Right. Let's see. Like, I can't delay attack these guys as well to like break apart their turns or anything. I can try and slow them. But still, we're just like having enough turns to take it out in time. It's not easy. If Waka could get these in 2, that would be great, but he just doesn't have the strength. I think maybe... Again, we have to drop the evade encounter. He's of course designed it in a way where you get evade encounter. Normally that basically nullifies all of the threat of this area. But... Screw you. But now he's designed it in a way where evade encounter basically gives you no advantage. If he had like a water strike or something, I think that would generally be more useful here. So this fight's over at this point. And that's kind of the weird part of it. I'm not used to that. Like the fight's done. Like from here on, you just do whatever. Like yes, you're gonna lose 2 of your characters, but it's not that big a deal. So at least we're saving up overdrives again. But you can see how much HP they have. Like we're clobbering them. It's taking like 5 hits. SOS regen doing a little bit of work there. At least it's lowering the healing burden. Not using up MP for the rest of this fight. There we go. It's fine. Let's go. It's only like 3 encounters. You have to survive 2 if you're lucky. So... they will manage, he says, and then this happens. Again, this is like the most impossible situation. I think even with an overdrive, there's little I can do. We're at the stage where like a single overdrive doesn't wipe out the enemies. Energy rain's not enough, like nothing's enough from Tidus to take those guys out. I think it's just unlucky. I think your only chance is to have darkness hit this guy, or hope that he doesn't attack. Just no one else can survive. They do too much damage. I'll try a provoke. Even provokes out. Why would provoke have a range? What the hell? That's rubbish. Provoke shouldn't have a range. Nonsense. Right, let's put a shell in. Try and get.
Veil of light, ward wizardly might.
Try and get Lulu to survive. I think those long-range cannon hits were shell. No, they're not. Well, yeah. Again, targeted Auron. I don't know if they're designed to target the character with the highest HP. This is screwing with me now. I don't know if I don't know if I'm getting bad RNG. I'm gonna repeat this fight until I find out what it does. I think there's definitely something a bit bullshitty going on there. I need to figure that out.
You with us, Auron?
I am a guardian too, you know.
Alright, let's go again. If I was to just get 2 or 3 of these encounters, it's already, like, game over. It's easy, but... Dark Strike. Yeah, normal fire should do the trick. What a difference a preemptive strike makes. With this, we can literally just charge up overdrive, though. Just wait for Auron to get hit, because he's got SOS regen. Every time he gets hit, he's actually going to take some real damage, unlike the rest of them. See, now they're picking on Auron. I swear that didn't happen before. Yeah, that's interesting. So they pick on... Okay, hold on. I see. That's not good, though. That's not good. So now they're going to hit Yuna. We know they will. But now I should just charge Yuna's overdrive. Right? So I can just summon against these clowns. I don't care. If this is what we're dealing with, then I'm going to play dirty. And I'm just going to charge my overdrive for free. Come get me. Stupid YKTs. We're going to outlast them. There we go. So now what we're going to do, we're going to Cura here so that Auron can charge his overdrive. And now everyone's going to get overdrives. How do you like that? How do you like that? Entire party full of overdrives here. Oh god, this guy still had a lot of HP. Come on. Okay. So now, a full set of overdrives. That's something, right? Alright, now if I can't make it through, it's on me. I literally have an entire squad full of overdrives. Right. Of course, as luck would have it, it's this encounter again. Let's see. I think it's time to dump some overdrives. Because screw these guys. What, is there a common element they're all weak to? Yes. I happen to have just the thing. None of this shenanigans. I've had enough. Plot twist, Evrae's not going to be able to kill these guys. I mean, he did over 9,000 damage. Like, Bahamut's Mega Flare was doing over 9,000 damage to Isaru's Aeons. So, surely 4,000 should be in the ballpark. There you go. Screw these guys. You can thrust kick all you want, mate. Get wrecked. Forcing me to bring out the big guns. Right. Perfect. There you go. Only 2 encounters this time, of course. So all that only to get smashed up by Seymour Natus. Okay, my friends, I'm wrapping it up for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you are continuing to enjoy the series. I will see you for the next one. Thank you for watching. Take care.